No, I don't think you can do that in a regular season game
Boom.
at all. And LeBron's had so many signature postseason moments. And I'm just sorry. My last memory of Giannis in a big game was him getting emasculated by Toronto and that wall they built for him in the postseason. And so until he proves to me he can get past that postseason wall that teams are going to build for him, you can't take LeBron's crown.
Exactly. Regular season, 29th game. Your trophy shelf at home doesn't have a 29th game crown right there. And I'm going to take this from LeBron and put it right here. The only time you can take someone's crown is when they can't come back for that same crown. You got to knock them out, not just knock them down. That's just one game for LeBron. They can bounce back. We know if they see each other when it matters most, it will be the finals. And that will be redemption for the Lakers if that's the reality. But in 29th game, move on. No.
So there was another clip where we have Giannis saying that the most important thing is that you stay humble. Did I miss that? And that was after this game, right?
Yeah.
And most important that you stay humble, and yet I'm going to put a crown on my head because on December 19th, in a regular season game, I hit 5 3-pointers. To take a page out of Allen Iverson, not a playoff game, not a playoff game. We're not talking playoff game, not a championship game, a regular season game. A regular season game, I'm going to put the crown on my head because I've achieved something. It's official. It's official now. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been fully Americanized because now he is claiming things for the most minute achievements.
No,
well done.
I'm going to defend him in the game, being caught up in the emotions and doing something emotional and, showing a little too much joy and a little too much bravado in the game. After the game, I think overall this dude does try to be humble. I wish he expressed his humility a little bit because, yesterday I think he said, I'm not even supposed to be here.
Yep.
I wasn't the number one pick. But I don't like it when these guys say I'm not supposed to be there. But here's where I'm really going to agree with you, Rick, is that LeBron James thinks what we think. Everybody thinks this hat tip of LeBron was praise. It was really him trolling, like, let's see him do it again. Tip my hat to him, but we'll live with that.
Yeah.
If this dude's going to knock down 5 3-pointers and that's how they beat us at home by 7 points, I can live with. That's, to me, what LeBron was saying. I can live with that.
And by the way, that's not how they're going to beat them. Like, I don't care if he's hitting 3-pointers from 30 feet. That's not going to win a championship for them. I want to see him be able to operate below the free throw line where he's going to draw attention because I want Kyle Korver and Pat Connaughton and Chris Middleton hitting threes. If you can hit a three now and then, I'm good. But that's not how Giannis is going to lead this team to a championship any more than LeBron James has led his teams to championship by shooting threes. That's not his role on this team. Everybody lost their minds because he's hitting threes right now.
Yeah.
He's hitting them from 30 feet. What else can you do from 30 feet other than shoot a three? And is he going to do that? He did it last night with 10-point leads. You're going to do that down by 2 with 8 seconds left? When you start hitting those threes, now I'm buying that you've accomplished something.
It's interesting watching athletes, competitive as all outdoors, compliment each other. And I've learned that there's a psychology at times to that compliment. You pump up something that's beatable, something that you actually like, oh, yeah, let me give you all the props in the world because I know you at full throttle ain't got it.
Right.
Like when it's really a distance and you're like, oh, I can't do it, I ain't pumping you up. You already are a monster. So I watched LeBron do that. I was like, oh, LeBron, you already think, oh, we got the DNA of this team. We know how we could get them, but when it matters most.
LeBron's worried about your guy, not this guy.
Exactly. And it's funny. Clippers, Kawhi, we know how it goes. This takes me to an analogy, an example that Kobe Bryant brought up when everyone was poking at Kobe Bryant saying, you almost were Jordan. You were there, but not exactly. A great facsimile. And Kobe, I remember one time, kind of poked back and said, it's amazing, man. Like, what do I got to do to get the credit? From Harold Miner to T-Mac, to Shaq, to Duncan, to LeBron, D-Wade. All those guys were the greatest at one time. But you know who was the common through all those? Me. And that's what I think LeBron is just – there's a part of LeBron looking at Giannis like, all right, don't forget. Like through all this transition and Reggie Miller saying all the torch is passed. Okay. Don't forget who's the common
I
denominator.
think that in that Lakers locker room last night, they were giggling. Not so much at Giannis or just in a disrespectful way, but just like giggling like, dude, I hope this guy falls in love with the three-pointer. I really do.
Sure.
I hope he focuses on this the rest of the year because come the postseason, I don't think in a 7-game series, if we see them in the NBA Finals, he can hit enough three-pointers to beat us. Now, if this guy figures out how to get to the rim and go up against that defensive wall that we're going to have for him and figure out how to make plays in that, then we can be beaten. But in their mind, they're like, man, I got AD waiting for him down here. I got JaVale McGee. I got LeBron. Dwight Howard, we'll let him shoot those threes if he wants to fall in love with that.
He had a baseline little short corner jumper when the Lakers were trying to make their comeback. That to me said more. I said, ooh, if he can repeat that, that's going to be far more vital than hitting threes. And the other part is, you look at the Bucks right now. They played 11 guys last night. 10 of them scored. Like, they're getting it from a variety of places. He only played 32 minutes. When you get to the postseason, it's 7, 8 guys. It's possession by possession. And I give him all the credit in the world. Ben Simmons can't develop a three. This guy can shoot a three. He's put the work in. But in terms of what's going to make them champions, that ain't it.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. And be sure to check out more of the best clips from Speak For Yourself or go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.